Hey, good morning. Hope that you've been thinking about justice and oppression and envy and how we deal with those in our life. Today, Ecclesiastes in verses 5 and 6 in chapter 4, he kind of says, like, hey, there's a couple ways you can respond to this. Listen to what he says. In face of the wickedness, the oppression, envy, all of this difficult stuff in life, he says, the fool folds his hands and eats his own flesh. Better is a handful of quietness than two hands full of toiling and a striving after the wind. And so what's he saying? He's saying, well, you know what you could do? You could just fold your arms. You can say, well, I can't change anything. I'm just not even going to try. Like be all Eeyore on the world. And the other thing you could do is say, I'm going to work and work and work and work, and I'm going to work myself to the bone, and I'm going to maybe work myself to forget about all the bad stuff in life. Let me suggest a better option is to serve God and let Him deal with the evil as we stand up for oppression and evil and wickedness as we can. And so if you fast forward, go to the New Testament. In Romans chapter 8, we find that even though we were led like sheep toward the slaughter, God is going to protect you, and nothing can separate you from the love of Christ. And so if you're here listening and you have oppression in your life, like somebody's hurting you, wickedness, you see it, know that God's going to take care of you, and none of that is going to take God's love away from you. The other thing I want you to see and just really think about is what are real ways that we can maybe lift the burdens off of other people without just folding our arms and being like, oh, I'm just going to give up. Because hear me, God doesn't want us to just give up on the world or the people. What you do today matters.